Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Firstly, thank you so much for the positive response to the previous video. Now let's dive into part 2 where I'll be discussing the sustainable practices we follow at home. So these are the key topics I'll be covering today. Avoiding packaged food, waste management, kitchen related tips, water management and contemplating the use of air conditioners. Let's discuss packaged food first. I have some questions for you. Do you often eat instant noodles? Do you have microwave popcorns in your kitchen? I'm sure there must be biscuit packets in your kitchen. Do you really think that these food items or processed foods are safe for you? So here's a little fact check. First, ingredients are questionable. Second, hygiene is questionable. Third, packaging itself is quite harmful. See, most packaged foods have three common ingredients: preservatives, excessive salt and sugar, and colors. Preservatives end up killing the good bacteria in your body. And I have already discussed the side effects of consuming excessive salt and sugar in one of the previous videos. And the colors. How do you think that some of the packaged biscuits are unnaturally dark or orange or pink? How is it that they come with colorful greens? Because they are made with food colors, and food colors have acrylamide. It is a chemical that is not good for your health. It causes cancer. Now ask yourself a question. What is the shelf life of a homemade cookie or cake? Maximum 2 to 3 weeks if kept outside fridge. Then how is it that your packaged biscuits stays intact for months, even years? Because it comes with chemicals. Chemicals that extend their shelf life but reduce yours. By the way, these are the cakes that I made myself at home. So the conclusion is anything that is packed, processed and preserved cannot be healthy. Do you know who are the healthiest people in the world? People who live in blue zones. And there are 5 such places around the world where people live the longest. One place that I know about is Okinawa in Japan. Here people live more than 100 years as opposed to the average lifespan of 73.4. So the people living in blue zones must be doing something right. What do you think they eat? Any packaged food? Definitely not. They eat home food. They eat locally sourced fruits and vegetables. They stick to time-honored recipes. They eat food that has been passed on to them from their ancestors. For Indians, that could be dal chawal, idli sambar, roti sabzi. These are our traditional foods. They are made from locally sourced ingredients. They complement the local weather condition. So do maximize the intake of homemade food. Now let's talk about waste management. India faces a significant waste management problem. We have issues like improper disposal, open dumping and burning, use of single-use plastic and lack of awareness. These are the major contributors to the garbage problem in India. Now what the government can do to handle this? Government can set up garbage collection system, can set up waste recycling industries, can explore waste to energy technologies. Now what we can do as individuals? First, reduce consuming packaged food. It is neither good for your health nor for the environment. Second, what we do is that we carry our own bag to take fruits and vegetables. Third, we segregate the waste into 2 categories, dry waste and wet waste. Wet waste is basically kitchen waste. My mother composed kitchen waste at home itself. Actually, we have a tin half filled with soil and we throw the kitchen waste into it. After few months, it transforms into organic manure, which we then use for our plants. This is my sister's area of expertise. And we don't throw a fallen hair in the trash because stray animals might eat it. Instead, my mother burns it up at home. What else we can do? Support sustainable practices, choose eco-friendly products, educate others. That's what I'm doing right now. Now let's go to kitchen. Please throw away your aluminium waste utensils and non-stick pans. Why not aluminium waste utensils? Because aluminium can leach into your food, especially when cooking high alkaline food. Excessive aluminium intake has been linked to health issues like thyroid problems, hormonal imbalances, complications of the heart and kidney problems. And what about non-stick pans? Well, these are the most dangerous. Most non-stick pans are coated with polytetrafluoroethylene. It is a plastic polymer also known as Teflon. And when you cook in Teflon and you see smoke coming out of the pan, and if you were to trap that smoke, you will find so many toxic chemicals including heavy metals such as mercury and cadmium. So what are the alternatives? Stainless steel. It is durable, resistant to corrosion and doesn't react with acidic or alkaline foods. This is the iron kadahi that we use and this is the brass kadahi that we use. Now the second thing I want to talk about is that I've been saying in my previous videos that eat fresh fruits and vegetables. But you may say even fruits and vegetables are not 100% organic, as they are sprayed with pesticides and fertilizers when cultivated. Some fruits and vegetables, especially those with shiny surfaces like apples and cucumbers, may have a wax coating to enhance their appearance. So, to limit the pesticide intake into fruits and vegetables, we use baking soda. Why baking soda? Because it has the ability to remove surface pesticide residue from fruits and vegetables. So, to minimize the pesticide intake into our body, we soak fruits and vegetables into water mixed with a tablespoon of baking soda. Now let's talk about water management. See, water is vital for human existence, and India faces a complex water crisis driven by a combination of factors including population growth, urbanization, agricultural practices, pollution and climate change. And if I talk about Punjab has been heavily dependent on groundwater for agricultural irrigation, leading to decline in water table. And as we all know, Punjab is the major cultivator of rice, which is highly water intensive, and this has led to over extraction of groundwater. And in certain areas of Punjab, there are concerns about quality of groundwater due to contamination with excessive levels of agricultural chemicals such as fertilizers and pesticides. This poses a health risks to the population relying on those water sources. Now, what the government can do to handle this? Government can explore efficient irrigation techniques. Government can explore groundwater management. Government can enforce policies that promote responsible water use, discourage excessive groundwater extraction, and incentivize water efficient agricultural practices. Can implement effective wastewater treatment systems to recycle and reuse water. We can learn so much from Indore, that is the cleanest city of India. We can implement some techniques from Israel as well. They have championed the water conservation practices. And what we can do as individuals: first, use auto cuts in your water motors at your homes. It breaks my heart when I see water getting wasted like this. Second, we store the water discarded from the water filters and utilize it in the toilet or for washing clothes or for washing floor. And my sister does it on another level. What she does is that she places a big utensil in the sink when washing utensils, and we use that water in the toilet. Now let's talk about air conditioners. We don't use any AC at our home. Why? Because it is neither good for our body nor for the environment. How does it affect our body? First, it causes dehydration. It removes moisture from the air, leading to lower humidity levels indoors. Second, temperature shock. Moving from a hot outdoor environment to a very cold indoor environment can lead to the temperature shock, causing stress on the body. And how does it affect the environment? First, energy consumption. ACs typically require a significant amount of energy, and if the electricity used to power these units come from a fossil fuel, it contributes to greenhouse gas emissions, which is the major driver of climate change, as we all know. Second, refrigerants. Many ACs use synthetic refrigerants to cool the air. Many of these refrigerants, such as hydrofluorocarbons and hydrochlorofluorocarbons, are greenhouse gases. When released into the atmosphere, they can trap heat and contribute to global warming. But you may say, doesn't fridges release greenhouse gases too? Then don't you have fridge at home as well? No, we do have fridge at home because that's a necessary evil. We need that to preserve the food items. That's something I have no control over. But I have control over my body. That's why we don't use ACs at home. Instead, we use a cooler. That's way better than ACs. You see, we know the problem and we try to solve the problem in whatever way we can. I see people casually saying government is not doing enough, government is not doing that. What are you doing then? Are you doing enough? Ask yourself. And no, I'm not favoring any government, I'm just stating a fact. So, these are the problems that I really want to solve on a bigger scale, and for that to happen, I need your support. See, these are the problems that should be discussed in each and every household and the potential solutions as well. I see young people concerned about how will I earn money, when will I have an iPhone, I need a big home, big AC, a big car, when will I succeed in life, when will I wear expensive clothes in future. I mean, what future you are talking about? Give it a thought. Lastly, I'd like to say, if you consider yourself educated, use your education to solve the problems of the world. I'm doing my part, probably do more. I hope you will do yours as well. So this is it for this video. And if you have not yet watched the part 1 of the video where I have covered the organic products that we use at home, click on this video. Thank you. Bye bye.